The Spinal Cord Injury Association of Illinois began in 1979. We were a chapter of the National Spinal Cord Injury Association, and that organization moved to Massachusetts, and I was one of the founders of the Illinois chapter, which is now the Spinal Cord Injury Association of Illinois. Spinal cord injury is an incredibly devastating injury, and I think when it happens, people don't really have a clue what life is going to be like. It's particularly difficult for the families, right after injury occurs. I think that they don't even know what questions they should be asking, much less where they can go for answers to questions. So it's just very gratifying to be here as a resource for those family members, and then for the injured person once they're ready to reach out to the community. Usually when they're about ready to leave the rehabilitation hospital or after they've been home for a while is the time when we begin to hear from the individuals who are paralyzed.
When Haley was injured and she was at La Rabida Children's Hospital for 2 months, and when we got ready to leave, they gave us a list of resources, and they told us that the spinal cord injury book would help us with a lot of information, and all the paperwork in that book, it was in there, and I guess we contacted them shortly thereafter.
It has been so rewarding for me and my family because we knew no one that had a spinal cord injury in our family or association, and because of the kindness that was shared from the staff at this organization and informing me of different programs that my son could be involved in and I could be involved in to better understand the devastation of a spinal cord injury.
We work with people with a variety of disabilities. I think most of the people that we serve are those who have been paralyzed by trauma, people who have been paralyzed in car crashes, falls from violence, and the people are paralyzed at all different levels. Their functional outcome after injury can be dramatically different. People can be injured at the same point in their spinal column, which we call levels of injuries. Their levels may be the same, but their functional outcome may be very different. I mean, one person might be ventilator dependent and another person will be able to have some minimal hand function. So it's just a great variety, and the causes from the traumatic injuries as well as conditions of the central nervous system.
Well, one of the best things that the Spinal Cord Injury Association provides is that one-to-one contact. We're obviously a great local resource for individuals living in the Chicagoland area and throughout the state of Illinois, where they can obviously have access to a wealth of knowledge and information pertaining to spinal cord injury.
They have just been a blessing, a major blessing.
Everything I've learned about the catastrophic injury that my son suffered as a quadriplegic, I've learned and received resources and information from this organization that has been valuable to me and my family. And I've shared it with others that have injuries and concerns about relatives. I share this organization with them. And if they don't have the resources here, they know where that person can receive the services that they need.
Well, I mean, primarily no questions too small, no questions too large. I mean, you know, we're all on this journey of life together, and what we want to do is be able to be used as a resource to help people along the way. I mean, often the times when people are confronted with a disability, there's lots of questions and lots of questions that may remain unanswered. But you know, you have to ask those important questions in order to try to find the answers. And the Spinal Cord Injury Association is a great resource for that.
Call us. We can serve you in a much better way if you call, and I can talk with people, and I would hope that everybody who needs our services will feel free to call us at any time.